that is pretty cool, I can't lie. Here, have a look inside. You can go inside if you want. Back to the channel. In today's video, it's been quite a while actually, it's been 2 weeks since we made a video, but yeah, we're back, and in today's video I'm gonna be like going through the mods that this car came with, because I bought the car already modified a bit. Like, it did come with a few bits and bobs like already on the car, and yeah, basically, yeah, pretty simple video today. We're not gonna be doing anything, it's more of a me telling you guys, you know, discussing this this stuff with you, and yeah, that's it pretty much. I want to be talking to you about the history of the car and what it was used for, how I bought it, blah blah blah, what it came with, and yeah, so let's make a start. Right, so as you guys know, I bought this car not too long ago, probably like a couple months ago now. And another thing, as you may know, the car does not look stock, and it did not look stock when I first bought it as well. That's because I bought the car already modified. Like, I didn't do like the stuff that the car's on it. Like, it was bought like this, so obviously the previous owner done some work to the car himself. And yeah, I haven't really had a chance to like actually discuss it with you and like talk about it, what the cars come with, what the car's equipped with, what it has, and what it used to have. That's where it gets interesting. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk so much. Let's go on with the video. The visual side of things, as you can see, the main thing, we've got a ducktail, which looks absolutely amazing. I've always been a huge fan of the ducktail. What do you guys think? Because I know some people aren't really a fan of the ducktail, but personally, I think it looks absolutely amazing. I mean, just look at that, it just goes so well, man. It goes so well. Like, sure, the colour's a bit off, it's not exactly the colour of the IS200, but honestly, it blends in so well, you know? It blends in amazingly. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of it, honestly. 10 out of 10. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the ducktail. I love it, personally. And yeah, as you can see, we've got some stickers here. There was a sticker there, but as you can see, I removed it, but I kind of left this like faint like residue. And we've got another sticker here. What does that say? Ministry of Drift. Kind of cool. And yeah, what else at the back? As you can see, as you may be able to tell, the rear lights are actually tinted. We've got obviously the main lights, and the fog lights have been tinted as well. And honestly, I'm a fan of tinted lights, but on the IS200, they make it look like cheap. I can't, like, it's, as you can tell, it's giving it this like frosted look, which I'm not really a fan of. Like, it's not a dirt. The car was clean a few days ago, but for some reason it's giving it like a very like frosted, like dirty look. So I'm not the biggest fan of that. But I'd rather it's like that than the, you know, the chrome effect. It's a 99 plate car, so basically the pre-facelift, and those came with a chrome shiny lights, so like quite bright. And yeah, the car's black, so it's a blacked out theme with it. So yeah, I like it, but don't like it. And what else do we have? We'll get to that at the end. Actually, that's quite interesting. We're gonna go through the visual aspects for them now. So what else? As you can tell, we've got the stock wheels, but they've been sprayed black, and they could definitely do the refurb, if I'm being brutally honest with you. I mean, yeah, they honestly might as well just get them replaced at this moment. I mean, the IS200 wheels, yeah, I've always loved them. Like, honestly, they fit the car so well. They're perfect. I've loved them so much. But obviously mine aren't the best of condition, as you can probably tell. And yeah, that's the wheels. They've been sprayed black, and what you can also tell, the brakes on all four sides, they've been sprayed red as well. Again, as you can tell, I love it. I think it looks amazing. Probably could do the little respray, as you can probably tell. Again, it's kind of like worn off, it's gone a bit dirty, rust, but you know what, it's all right. I love it. I'm a huge fan of those. So yeah, brakes, they were sprayed red. Now what else? Indicator, basically all the lights have been they've been tinted for a darker look, so those have been tinted as well. And what else? Am I missing anything? Nah, that's it. Now let's get to the front. As you can see, what might be controversial about the whole car is that thing over there. And personally, I'm not a fan of the bonnet scoop, because me being me, I've always enjoyed the clean look of cars, and like at the end of the day, it's not a Subaru, you know. Like, it's not a Subaru. I mean, it doesn't look bad. I mean, honestly, I'd just rather not have it. I really don't. I don't like it, to be honest with you. I'd rather it just wasn't there. It would look so much more cleaner. But yeah, I mean, I can't really do nothing about it, because the thing is, yeah, it's actually functional. Like, it's not a fake one. I can't just take it off. Like, as you can tell, can you tell? Is it gonna focus? You know what? I'll show you. I'll show you guys. But it's actually functional. Like, there is legit a hole in the bonnet where air is like taken in. So I guess that's a positive. You know what? I want to show you right now. You see that? That's what I'm talking about. It is legit a real. What are these called again? Air intake. I don't even know, man. But yeah, and as you can probably tell, this is not closed properly anymore. That happened a few days ago. I don't know why. But yeah, so yeah, we've got that, and what you can also tell, we've got these. I keep forgetting what these things are called, man. Oh, I keep forgetting. We've got these on both sides. Let me know in the comments what they're called. I bloody forget. I'm always forgetting. We've got those. Like the bumper is being held on by toe tap. What is it called? Bro, I can't remember, man. You know, yeah. And yeah, the front lights again tinted. The front lights I do love. I can't lie. I love how the front lights look. They look absolutely amazing. But if we go a bit closer, as you can tell, yeah, it's not the best. There's some like really weird like sticky shit on it, which I don't like at all. As you can tell, I don't know why it's like there's tape on it, but I don't know. Bro, look, do you see what I mean? Let me try to fix this. Oh my god, it's so hot, man. I'm sweating my ass off. Alright, now another thing which we actually done in the previous video, as you can tell, I sprayed the grille satin black. That was me, that wasn't done by the previous owner. So that's probably the only mod I've done so far. I sprayed the grille a nice satin black. Before it was grey with a bit of chrome on the edges. And yeah, not really a mod, but it's got a toe strap over there, which is cool, I guess, but it's not functional because it's legit just sitting there. Like, I can take it off in 1 second. And yeah, that's pretty much it with regarding the appearance mods on the outside of the car. We're gonna head inside and have a look inside. So if you have a look inside, yeah, it's basically stock. I mean, the only thing that is not stock, we've got this button here which does nothing, and we'll get to that soon. We've got a different gear shifter, totally real bride shifter. I can't lie, I do prefer the one that the stock IS200s came with. Like, I don't know, the feeling of it is small, it's round, it's like perfect. Like, it feels lovely to shift. Oh, this looks cold, man. I can't lie. This just looks bloody sick. Looks absolutely amazing. Well, and that's it, legit, honestly. Yo. And what I have done, I've actually like put these max speeding rods coilover adjusters. I've kind of just stuck them on, honestly, because they look cool. I don't know why it says no function, but I don't know, I feel like it looks cool, and like I could use it to like cover up the little hole here, sort of. And then yeah, we've got my lovely 𝗵𝗶𝗸𝗲 turbo air freshener, love that. And obviously you've got the Lexus IS250. Unfortunately it's not the IS200, but close enough, I ain't complaining. The 250 is pretty much a nice car as well. And yeah, air freshener here. What what are these called, bro? Fire extinguisher. And we've got my best friend sitting in the back. It's my guy. And yeah, as for the front, that's pretty much it. It's pretty much stock in here, pretty much OEM. Nothing out of the ordinary, but yeah, this is where things get a bit interesting. Appearance wise mods, I guess it's been stripped, so that's one way of seeing it. Yeah, there's not much to say about this, to be honest. There's not much here. Yeah, let's just close that and ignore that. And in the boot, you guys have seen the boot before, just full of parts, bits and bobs. And yeah, right, so now what I want to talk to you guys about is the mechanical side of things, where this is where it gets really interesting. Like, this is where, like, this is what drew me to get this car. So yeah, mechanical mods. As you can probably tell by the audios you've heard of this car, the car's got a full decat, and I want to show you that right now. It is pretty gorgeous, I can't lie. Look at that, look how gorgeous that looks. As you can tell, lovely decat, not a single cat in sight. It's straight through, the car is fully straight through. Hence it is so bloody loud, a bit too loud for my liking, but I can't lie, I love it. It gets a bit raspy in the higher RPMs, but with the turbo, this thing would sound amazing with the decat. But yeah, full decat, goes straight through. Oh, the hell. And if you get to the back, we've got a lovely 𝗵𝗲, what brand is it? There should be a label here somewhere. I think it's a Cobra. Is it? Am I bugging out? Yeah, we got a Cobra back box, if I'm not mistaken. That is pretty cool, I can't lie. Here, have a look inside. You can go inside if you want. There you go. Yeah, the car sounds lovely, especially when it idles. Lovely, lovely. It's a nice size, though. It's not too big. Perfect size in my opinion. And yeah, that's for the exhaust system. And as for the engine, like engine-wise mods, if you go inside, as you can see, we've got an air intake there. I like to call it the hot air intake because, like, notice how it's like at the back of the engine. So it's a bit like, it doesn't really make sense because like the cold air goes in through there. Like obviously the engine gets hot, so like the hot air just is getting sucked in by the air intake. But yeah, yeah, I didn't do that. That came with the car. And some people say it's better to just have the OEM one on, but you know what, I can't lie, it sounds amazing still. It sounds absolutely amazing. So yeah, that's gonna stay on. And the car does have upgraded 1ZZ injectors, because we'll get to that why it has that. But yeah, the car does have upgraded injectors, which not the best decision considering the car is NA, like it's not supercharged or turboed. But kid you not, the car was supercharged at one point. This is where it gets really interesting. Basically, the previous owner, right, he had supercharged the vehicle, hence the, you know, the upgraded injectors, and needed better injectors. And yeah, I've got some pictures actually of the car like supercharged and some videos. It's pretty amazing. The car sounded insane, absolutely insane. But the thing is, what, right? The guy, the previous owner, amazing guy by the way, lovely guy, helped me so much. He then decided he wanted to turbo it. So like obviously he took the supercharger kit off, blah blah blah, and then yeah, he basically got a new project car. You know how it is, you know, once your eyes set on a new project car, you kind of forget about your old one. But yeah, yeah, the car used to be supercharged at one point. The thing is, right, I have a choice. I could have bought the car with the supercharger kit, but I simply couldn't afford it. So yeah, I bought the car without the kit, and yeah, it's NA now. But obviously, the injectors are still in there. So yeah, now it's shooting out fuel like mad. The car stinks of fuel when it starts up, because yeah, it basically doesn't need those injectors. But yeah, it is what it is actually, honestly. That was the plan. The car was going to get turboed. But yeah, plan changed, and now I need to do that. That's my plan, honestly. If I do end up keeping this car, I want to turbo it and drag it out, make it absolutely insane. Regarding the engine bay, that's it pretty much. Looks alright, it looks pretty dry. And yeah, that's my hood stand. Probably get rid of that. There we go. And yeah, that's all the engine stuff. Now here's where it gets really, really interesting, and this is what drew me to the car the most. The car, usually these cars either come with an open diff or a limited slip differential. This one though, on the other hand, this one's got a welded differential, which basically means both the rear wheels spin at the same time, simultaneously, at the same time. And that pretty much makes it perfect and ideal for drifting. Hence this car, oh my god, this car's absolutely amazing. Yeah, I've seen videos of this car sliding, it's absolutely manic, it's absolutely amazing. She slides absolutely gorgeously. But yeah, yeah, it's got a welded diff, simple as, it's pretty amazing. But yeah, main thing for me when I bought this car was a welded diff and the ducktail. Honestly, those two things absolutely, oof. But that's what drew me to the car. But honestly, sometimes like I think like, should I buy it with a supercharger kit? Like that would have been awesome. But yeah, I couldn't afford it, so I was like, you know what, let me just get it without the supercharger kit. Anyways, yeah, that's it pretty much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bit of a weird video today, just me and you talking. Oh, and before I go, let me know like what kind of videos you guys want to see more on this car, like more mods, more like walk arounds, talk throughs. And yeah, I'd love to feature any of your cars if you guys got any interesting cars. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.